This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Take 4. It's Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast. March 10th today.
It is.
Yay!
All day today. Kickoff to the Quinnies Sportsman Boat and RV Show. Kickoff to March break. Kickoff to time change, maybe a little bit. Day
Wrap
ahead.
up of Violence Awareness Random Acts of Kindness Week.
And March Madness.
And March Madness
Coming up
begins
next
this
week.
weekend. It's
Yep.
Good. All good.
Good time.
I'm going to be broadcasting live. So if you're listening anywhere around the world, you have time to fly to Canada and then land in Toronto or Ottawa and then rent a car and then come and buy a trailer at the Quinty Sports and Wellness Center because it's one of those great kickoffs of spring. Pre-pandemic, it was a legit, we would be broadcasting. Our booth is set up just sort of inside the gate. So
Yes.
we weren't really necessarily the first people in, but you pay and then you come in and you stand there and you wait for your wife to tell you in which direction you're going to go. I watch it all the time. Guys just wait until she gets out the map.
Where do we start?
And then she'll determine where you're going to go. And then you hold the rope, guys, because you got a camping buddy. But what happens is you literally do stand there because I watch it happen. And you bump into people you haven't seen since the fall.
Everybody's coming out of hibernation.
Coming back from, if you're of an age, you went away for January and
Snowbird.
February,
Yeah.
and then you're back. And I watch people go, oh my gosh, and they just get caught up. And pictures come out of grandkids and graduation photos from those that graduated in December, right?
So it's like a reunion.
Oh my gosh, all the time.
Well, you mentioned the map. I was going to say maybe it's kind of like getting your bearings too because it is so large.
Yeah,
like
200 dealers.
Vendors, exhibitors,
Yeah.
and displays this weekend at the Quinny Sports and Wellness Center. It is huge.
Everything you can think of, from obviously trailers, boats.
Yep.
But like there's some golf. There's fishing tackle.
They have a display, a snorkeling display.
Yeah, in the pool.
And scuba diving.
Yep, they'll teach you that.
That's
in the pool.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. $12 to get in, or $20 for the whole weekend. Why not?
Yeah, kids 12 and under free.
And if you have even an inkling that you would like to purchase boat, trailer, vacation, golf,
Anything
whatever.
that you can think of to do when the weather is warmer, when this is all gone, when
right
the snow
here
is gone.
in one of Ontario's
Exactly.
favorite playgrounds within 2 hours of Ottawa and Toronto, you will save money because virtually everybody has a show deal. And if it's a trailer, it's significant. It's thousands of dollars. So you get to drive to one location in your own backyard. It's only $12 to get in, and you're going to save thousands. You're going to save the money on gas, first of all, instead of driving around to all of them. It's great. Oh, I love this. Cox Family, they put on a great show. There's popcorn available when they open up.
See, I thought you were going to mention that this morning, where you were saying, my favorite part. I was like, oh, here comes the popcorn.
See, do you hear this? This is my Loonies
But I
and
didn't think they
Toonies
had popcorn
for the
anymore.
pop machine.
Oh, the pop machine.
Yeah.
Do they still have the popcorn, though? I thought you said something.
pretty sure.
Okay.
No,
So
they
you
do.
get the popcorn, and then you go to the pop machine and get your
Lent,
pop?
And as a Catholic, I can't eat meat for lunch, so I can't have the hot dog.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I can't have a hot dog.
But they have hot dogs, too?
Oh, yeah, and they're so good. So why can't we broadcast on Saturday? Or why don't I have a no meat on Saturday? I'm not allowed to change all of the rules
Well,
just
then it's
because
good
there's
they
an
have the
RV
popcorn.
show.
But you're there from noon until 2?
Noon until 3.
3? Oh, my gosh.
It only seems like 2 hours.
Well, you can get the lay of the land, so when your wife comes, then you can just hit all the hot spots.
She's going to get there about 3 o'clock, and then this stuff's getting real.
Now, what
'Cause
are
we
you looking
camp.
for?
Okay.
Are you
Can we
looking
talk
for a
about
trailer?
this?
If
Yeah,
you
we
want to.
Yeah, we literally
I don't want to put you on
are.
the spot.
We've had 2 pop-up trailers in Andrew's entire life. He was born in April of 93, and we wanted to get back camping now that we had the family. So we bit the bullet and bought a pop-up trailer for, oh my gosh, $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how
don't
we're
know
going to
how
be
you
able
did it.
to buy a house and a trailer.
Yeah.
Young family in 1993.
crazy.
Managed to make it work.
Good for you.
Interest rates were 12%. Laugh all you like. Right? Okay.
Oh, gosh.
So
my stomach just fell.
we kept that for pert near 18 or 19 years. I think it was 2011 we bought and that was a 10-foot box. Now we got rid of the kids. They grew up. They grew up. We didn't get rid of them.
They disappeared.
They left all on their own like they're supposed to. We pushed them out of the nest. And Kath and I went and bought a 12-foot box, bigger for the two of us.
You got a bigger one for the two of you.
And it feels like it's smaller. I don't know.
Are there more doodads in it?
Maybe that's what it is.
There's
the way the table's configured and the seats. We love it because we love to camp. But now that everybody remembers I turned 60 last week, the effort in dragging and in popping up a pop-up trailer, we can just back in a regular one. So we think we're going to, however, we don't have a truck. So the cost of the trailer, it's even more.
Oh, wow.
Sure, you can drop $45, $50 on a really beautiful brand new trailer.
Sure, you can.
It's the $90,000 truck. It's a $150,000 with interest.
Well, you could drop $45 to $50 on a really nice truck, too.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want in both.
True. So, because I'm 60, I ain't going to be doing this forever.
What?
And the time's coming.
Come on, we all know that
it's coming.
Wrong.
When Mrs. Philbin and I have decided that we're going to lock the door on the 23rd of May, and we'll see again on Labor Day.
Ooh.
And, we'll pop in for a week here and there to mow the lawn or whatever. But the idea of camping for 8 to 10 to 11.
Oh, absolutely.
We love camping more than anything, more than going away in the wintertime. We love summer in a trailer. So if this is going to be our lifestyle, we've got to decide what we're going to do. So if we don't buy one this year, maybe we won't till the actual retirement comes. But we do want to know what we want.
I think you do, don't you?
That means going through. Yeah,
I thought you did know what you wanted.
I want a fireplace and I want an outdoor kitchen. Yeah. And Kath wants a smaller trailer because I'll get a 28 and she's like, you're a moron. You don't know. You've never owned a truck or a 28-foot trailer. You think you can back in around trees into camps. And it's like, how hard can it be? Other people do it. Okay.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, boomer.
Exactly.
60-year-old who's never driven a truck and a trailer. Have at it.
Go.
I'll go to the beach.
You know what? That's what they should do. They should do that. That should be something maybe Carl and the guys should offer some year. I know it's difficult this year because there's still quite a bit of snow and they probably don't have the room in the parking lot. But have like an obstacle course with a trailer. Like a test.
Yeah.
Make sure you can drive it before you buy it.
Yeah.
You might. I think that would encourage people. Well, because they may be intimidated by that. They may think, I can't handle a trailer that big, or I can't handle anything but a pop-up. Well, no, let's show you. Get in the truck here. Take this for a drive. See how it rides. See how you can back in. Sold.
Fifth wheels are easier to back in, but then fewer campsites.
So you've backed in a fifth wheel?
No, I've just watched people do it. I'm a guy. I watched it on YouTube. How hard can that be? In the rain.
Yeah.
When it's dark.
At night.
An uneven campsite. With a fire pit.
No doubt.
No
doubt.
How hard can that be?
Super easy.
Don't ruin it, Charity. I don't need...
But that's what I mean. If they had an obstacle course or something set up there, you could test it.
My fear is that would scare people away. It's like, oh, I can do that. Don't show me I can't. Don't show me I can't. So anyway, we want to see So Kath wants the smallest trailer that has everything I want in it. Now, that's not fair because she and I, we want the same stuff, but some stuff, because I only want to buy one. I want to buy one truck and one trailer, and I want it to last a long time.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to be trading it every 2 years. So these are the things I'm going to need.
But you got to think down the road, too. If people come and stay, or grandkids, or friends, or children come with you, you don't want the room for them.
Nope. This is Kathy's and my trailer.
Right.
You know what's available for the rest of them? Tents.
Okay.
Come on over. I am not going to spend a ton of money on a bunkhouse.
I'm not saying you got to spend a ton of money.
Let me finish. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on a bunkhouse just in case my children mate.
Well, it's not just in case.
Because they have no plans.
It's also very useful, too.
No.
You can throw stuff on it. It can be a shelf. It can be just extra space for you to put stuff on.
Nah, that's a lot of money.
All right.
No way.
Okay.
No.
Well, you guys have fun shopping.
Couples trailer. Yeah, we will. We have a great time. I enjoy it very much.
Good.
Yeah. and we'll see if we buy one. But
Okay.
what about you guys?
Hockey.
Hockey going on this weekend?
Yeah, we're getting near the end, but yes, this is a big weekend for hockey. It's crunch time. So yeah, we've got a couple of games lined up. So again, I will be in an arena, not the Quiddy Sports and Wellness Center, but a different arena where the ice is still open.
Not
available.
it though. What's next week?
That is not. Yeah. So then we're in a tournament next weekend. That's separate from this. This is our regular season wrap up. These are the last 2 games of our regular season.
Okay.
So after this weekend, we find out where we rank within our division, and if we're at the top, which I don't want to jinx, but it's looking good.
Really?
We're off to the Red Hats, which is in Barrie in 2 weeks. Next weekend, we're in Huntsville for a separate tournament.
Okay.
Just to play.
So deep down.
So 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks.
Are you hoping they win?
I'm torn. I'll be honest. I'm torn. Of course, I want them to win. Of course, because it's exciting. And I've experienced playoffs, all Ontario's with Wayne when he coached, and it is incredible. It really is. So I'd like that for Ben to have that. At the same time, I'm really done with hockey.
I know, right?
I'm getting there. Like it's, as you said, this weekend's kind of the beginning of spring. So everywhere I'm looking, there's reminders that we're getting closer to warmer weather.
Like hockey can be over. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why in June when the NHL is going on in the Stanley Cup, it's like, for frig's sakes, guys, like stop. Just stop. But yeah, so it should be good. We're playing Sterling tonight.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and it's a
grudge
big
match.
Game. It is. It's a big rivalry there, Campbellford and
Do you
Sterling.
call that the County Road, the County 8? What's the
County Road 8?
County Road 8. That's what links the two of you, right?
Yeah, from Sterling to Campbellford.
County Road 8 rivalry.
Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun,
it's gone on for years. It's so funny because my dad, he played for Sterling for a couple of years when he was younger. Or did he? Yes, he did. He did play in Sterling, but then came back and coached in Campbellford. So it's like gone generations. Like this rivalry is just, it's really.
And do they always set the game as one of the last games of the season then?
No.
It just
fell
happens.
that. Yeah, it just randomly fell that way.
Because in colleges, for example, in basketball, Duke and North Carolina are always the last game in the ACC.
Always?
Michigan and Ohio State in football, always the last game because it's the big rivalry. Every year, the last game is always going to be Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know whether Sterling and Campbellford always scheduled last.
No, it's not always scheduled last. Just the way schedules fall, just the way it's booked. So, yeah, should be an interesting week. Yeah. Mom's having a hard time.
Yeah.
We had hockey last weekend, and there was one particular game. As soon as we walked into you just feel it, right? And I'm sure being a sports enthusiast that you love sports. There are just certain games or certain teams that when they play, you feel it.
Yep.
Like the nerves just start as soon as the ball's kicked or the puck's dropped. So it's been like that the last couple of games. Mom needs to chill out, really.
Okay, right. Working in the canteen?
No, because it's in Sterling. So I'm not in the canteen tonight.
Road
I know.
Game.
It is, see?
Oh.
So it's like, okay, we're on the road tonight. And then we're back home on Sunday.
All right. Enjoy it. Also, with the time change, Fire Chief of Quinte West, John Whalen, on the show, just because we love talking to him.
Because it's the time change. And you know what?
Time change.
As he points out, we should do it more often, but when we change the clocks, a nice reminder, we should be changing batteries as well.
Always good to talk to you, sir. First question.
Yes,
the bag on my porch.
Yes.
So thank you for that. Who was the second set of hats, shirt, and toque for?
Well, it was for charity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes, it was.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That would have been really awkward if it wasn't for me because I've already worn the toque. My youngest at home has an interest in being a firefighter later on, so he was quite keen on it all as well, Chief. So thank you.
Oh, good. Well, bring him in the hall sometime, Charity.
Oh my gosh, he would love that. Absolutely love that.
Get you involved.
I would too.
On the show because of time change this week. I mean,
yes.
we can go anywhere to talk about the battery change, but why not go to the chief, right?
The guy who knows it all. So heading into this weekend, what should we all be reminded to do then, Chief?
Well, again, it's daylight savings time, and that begins at 2 a.m. on March 12th, so that's actually Sunday morning. But so all area fire departments remind people to go and check their smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. And you should actually do it monthly, not just when the time change is. But I'll give you a couple little stats. In 2022, there were 133 fire-related deaths in Ontario, and that's the second highest in 2 decades. And 75% of all fires occur in the home. And, you know, I always say working smoke and seal alarms, there'll always be the critical items for human survival. I mean, you could have a fire hall, you know, within distance of your home, and if you don't get early detection, you know, the smoke and fire is going to kill you. Mm-hmm. You have actually not much time to get out when your alarm goes off. So families have less than 3 minutes, actually, from the first time the smoke alarm goes off. And I can recall a fire in the Oak Hills, and this gentleman, it was a bungalow, and he came out with 2 young kids on his arm. His wife was away, and he had the smoke under his nose and everything. He said, "Oh, I thought I'd have more time."
Yeah.
I was gasping. I said, "No, that's one thing that people don't realize is when that alarm starts sounding, like get out. Get out.
We'd also heard before that new home designs, they're fabulous, but they go up quicker.
They do, with all the combustibles and the plastics and the glues in the building material. Yeah, and even when we do courses, the insurance companies will say, don't risk your people. If that fire is about a quarter, they're going to knock the house down. You know, if it has any kind of smoke and fire. So, and back to that, with the new homes, in any home, you have to have a working smoke alarm on every floor of the home, and particularly outside of your sleeping areas. And again, you can, if you have an older type, it's 9 volt, but most of them will last, Mark and Charity, like 5 to 10 years. And again, so it's not just your smoke alarm; it's your carbon monoxide. And we had 300 in Canada last year, carbon monoxide deaths, and 200 people are hospitalized every year.
Oh,
yes, because I was as important it is to change the smoke detectors, the CO as well, and we've seen that especially over the last decade. Those numbers increase too because it's not a silent one, but it sneaks up on you. You can't smell it.
Yep.
You don't see
That's
it.
Right, Jerry. It's called the silent killer. That's just, we call it in the fire service. And again, those alarms don't last forever either. They last about 5 to 10 years. And one thing I like to tell people too is, when you're doing your cleaning, you know, you can vacuum out your smoke and CO alarms too. If they start to chirp, a lot of times it's a spider. It's just a little dust in there.
Oh, good idea. Quinte West Fire Chief John Whalen on the show this morning. Get your 9-volt batteries, whatever batteries that you need. Any other tips now that we're into it?
No, but again, one other thing is that 75% of all fatal fires at home, most of them are careless smoking. So if you're a smoker...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I would have guessed kitchen fires.
Yeah.
Wrong.
No, careless smoking, leading cause of fire fatalities in Canada.
Learn something
And
new.
you know what? I hate to say it, but I'm going to. We have more, I'm going to say career and volunteer. I've had more people smoking lately than I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know whether it's just the stress of day-to-day life these days, but yeah, I'm really surprised at how many young people are smoking.
Yeah, because I thought it was going the other way.
Yeah,
I did too. But,
so be careful.
Before I go, one little thing I just want to tell you. Recently was on the 401, and it was a crash, but it was minor, and we were all standing beside the 401, beside our fire trucks, and I looked at my watch and said, I got to go back and listen to Jimmy Hollywood. And that's a true story, and the guys didn't know whether I was kidding or not, but I did.
Well, you're the chief. You can do whatever you want. You guys deal with that. I got to find out who's nose to nose and toes to toes in a minute.
That's right.
Fire Chief John Whalen of Quinte West, thank you so much, sir. Keep us safe, and we appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Okay, have a great weekend, Mark and Charity. Bye.
I'm just glad that package was for me.
Yeah, for sure.
That was phew!
Said to Kath, because it was last Friday on my 60th birthday, I said to Kath, did you leave a bag on the porch? No. Well, there's a bag on the porch. I thought, okay, a neighbor or something. John Whalen, 2 hats, 2 shirts, 2 toques. I said, I'm pretty sure that's for Charity and I. And she didn't even react like, what makes you think a package came to the house?
Well, yeah, I do feel kind of bad because would she have liked the T-shirt and the hat?
Not really. And she's not against it, but she assumes that when a member of the community drops off 2 things, it's for the 2 in the morning show, right?
Well, that still makes me feel bad because
it's
to
a
your
work thing.
house. As you pointed out, it's not like he brought them here to the station. He brought them to your house.
Well, he's a neighbor, right?
So there's that question. So, but I am glad that I didn't take Kathy's, and I do appreciate the T-shirt and hats.
Yeah, well, if it had been, it would be like, okay, this is going to get awkward when I get home. Mention that.
Awkward in the studio, awkward at home.
Not good. I'm only allowed in 2 places. That's not good. Those are the only two places I'm allowed to be. Now
I have
what?
nowhere to go now.
Oh, I might as well go to the Quinte Sports and Wellness Center and talk to people for 3 hours, which would be great. Come on out, everybody.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Have fun.
I will have fun. And if you're going away for the March break, Charity, remind them about the selfie rule.
Don't post them while you're away. Leave the selfies at home is what they say. But it's not that you can't take them. Just don't post them, and talk to the kids about it too. That's a big one.
Yeah.
The quote unquote what they call minors, because kids tend to get a little carried away and they like to post everything all the time, 2 or 3 times. Maybe have a conversation with them and say, hold off until we're pulling in the driveway, please, and then you can post all you want.
Home invaders know it's a March break.
Yeah,
and
they do.
If they're looking around, then they know when people are home and not home. And don't make it easy for them online to say, oh, they're not home. Don't say, day 2 of our 10-day vacation. Oh, my gosh. Why not just put a sign up on your house, right? So just be careful with that.
I'll be honest, you made me more aware of that, I think, than anybody when I started working here. Because you made the comment, you don't, being in the business we're in, on air talking about it, when one of us is away, I changed the language I use. Instead of saying going on vacation or going on holidays, I'm just away.
Yeah, away, yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm away. I'm just not here.
Yeah, we're on vacation, but sometimes we're not.
Exactly. So when you were on vacation, I will say Mark's not in today.
Yeah.
He's not here today.
Yeah.
And just do that for 14 days and then...
Still not here.
No, Mark's still not here. Mark's not here.
Not even close to being here.
We're hoping he pulls through and he's back.
Yeah. Doesn't look good, everybody. Doesn't look good at all.
Enjoying the sunshine.
Anything else? I think that's it. Full day.
I think that's it. And full week.
Oh, my gosh.
It's been a big week and a good week heading into the March break and all the rest that's going to come next. And I'm excited for next week because we got March Madness on Monday, beat the banks back.
Yes.
And then, March Madness we're doing Tuesday.
No, March Madness is Monday.
Are we doing that Monday? Okay.
Yep.
So we got March Madness.
Going to be on the show.
Gleaners Food Bank, Shamrocks on the Wall continues. It's big.
Yeah. Beat the bank. Yeah. It's a full on Monday show. And in fact, we're already ready with our Monday morning mashup. I already know what it is. It's already done. We're ready. We can be completely and utterly exhausted Monday morning.
And the show will run itself.
Flip the switch onto auto drive. Gets us to 9 o'clock.
But we won't.
We won't.
We won't. We'll be back here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Monday morning.
We're professionals. Have a great weekend, everybody. Okay, safe March break.
Yes.
Don't forget about the time change. We'll see you at the Sportsman Boat and RV Show, brought to you by Carl Cox, Jeff, and the family. Invite you to come on out and enjoy that. And we'll talk to you on Monday with Mark and Charity Mornings here on 95.5 Hits FM.